Welcome to the French Chef. I'm Julia Child.
Hi, neighbor. How are you today?
It must pain you to see my sister refurbishing Norland after her own taste.
For 50 years, WNED has worked to enlighten, inspire, educate, and entertain the people of Western New York and Southern Ontario. We invite you to explore the history and the legacy of our commitment to the community.
TV is the thing this year. TV is the thing this year. Radio was great, now it's out of date. TV is the thing this year.
March 30, 1959 was the beginning of an exciting new era in local television. WNED signed on the air, becoming the first public television station in New York.
Oh, I'm so excited today. Do you know what's happening? An announcement.
Like most pioneers of television, WNED's early schedule was filled with local programming. One busy Monday in 1960, a single camera crew and 2 directors produced 17 full-length programs back-to-back in the studio. With the formation of PBS in 1969, a whole new world of programming became available to member stations, including English imports and a new children's show which featured an 8-foot-tall canary. In the fall of 1973, a program developed at WNED-TV debuted locally, but was soon being broadcast by PBS stations across the country. Guests on the show were people who were or would become icons in the feminist movement. The host, Sandra Elkin.
Good evening, and welcome to Woman. My guest this evening is Gloria Steinem. Gloria is a writer, co-founder and editor of Ms. Magazine, and a member of the advisory board of the National Women's Political Caucus. Gloria, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the current economic situation, the kind of depression that we're in, and how you feel it affects the movement.
Well, I think economic issues, survival issues have always been the main emphasis of the women's movement, no matter how much the press has made it seem that it was about opening doors and lighting cigarettes and so on in order to brush it aside. That has never been the case. Obviously, for most women in this country, the problem is survival.
My guest is Betty Friedan. Betty wrote The Feminine Mystique and founded the National Organization for Women, and that was only the beginning. She's probably more responsible than anyone else for the current women's movement in the United States.
There are certain matters like child care and Social Security and other whole questions of women and age and new patterning of housing and credit and other really social changes that have to happen now that women are moving quite surely toward equality, and they understand that their place is in society as well as the home. It means a different kind of home, and it means real change in certain measures in society.
The public broadcasting service carried 184 half-hour episodes of Woman during peak years of the women's movement. It was the first series WNED produced for PBS, but others would soon follow. Created in Buffalo, shared with the nation. As we celebrate our golden anniversary, we proudly look back on all the treasures we have shared with PBS audiences throughout the years.
Stay all night and play with my TV.
With your continued support, we look forward to sharing many more in the years ahead.
TV is the thing this year. TV is the thing this year.